What's up?
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name?
Taylor.
Taylor. I'm Frank. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How old are you?
29.
29. I love the color of your hair.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thanks, man.
Where are you from?
Delaware County.
Delaware County. How long you been out here in Kensington?
A while. Couple months. Yeah.
Too long, right?
Too long.
A day's too long.
Yep. Exactly.
What's your choice of drugs?
Heroin, crack,
Okay.
Xanax.
Xanax.
Kind of everything.
Yeah. How'd you first start using?
Percocets, like high school, like kids I went to high school with. Started doing Percocets, and I was on Oxycontin. Swear around.
Just progressed.
Yup.
Okay. And you have any kids?
Yep.
How old?
8. I have 1, yeah.
Okay. How's your relationship with boy or girl?
Girl.
How's your relationship?
It's good. It's good.
As can be. Do you still see her often?
Not as much as I should.
Yeah.
Like, sucks, but, you know?
Yeah. Addiction. I was just having that conversation with somebody, and I was saying addiction and parenting do not go hand in hand. And sometimes people don't understand this unless they've been in addiction themselves. Sometimes we have to step away to not cause more pain. It's crazy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Sometimes we have to step away from our children and our family and our loved ones to not inflict more pain.
Exactly.
And people don't understand it unless
it happens to them.
Yeah.
They're in that situation.
Unless they're familiar with addiction.
Right.
You know, and it's crazy when just to say it to a normal person. You know what I mean? And even when you're sober to say it, but you know, it's the truth.
Yep.
It's the dead honest truth. And what's your habit like daily?
It's I do a good amount. 20, about 10, 20 bags.
Oh, wow.
Kind of depending on, I know.
Wow.
They started doing the $5 bags, honestly, and it blew. That shit was fucking, it was a wrap. It doubled my habit.
I remember when, I've been sober for 3 years. When I got sober, the bags were $10, and then I heard there was 5. I was like, what?
Right, exactly.
When I first started coming down here to do volunteer, I said, what? That shit blew my mind.
Yep.
You know,
it's a game changer because you can scrape together change and you get fucking
quick
wealth.
To get 5.
Yep, real quick.
When before they wouldn't even take a short.
Nope, I know.
What I mean?
You're gonna be like, here's $7, $8.
Yeah,
nope.
no.
I know.
And now for that, you're getting damn near 2 bags.
Yep.
How do you support your habit?
Stealing, kind of everything, dude. I you know, nothing's off limits, like at this point.
Yeah. Do you do dates and stuff?
Kind of, not really. Like, I didn't really like enter that part of it yet, but like it's getting there. Like I've done it, you know. I'm not gonna say I didn't, but it's not, you know.
Have you had any bad experiences or anything?
Yeah.
Do you care to share?
I've been raped twice. Like that was once kind of recently, like, and then the other time was like about 5 years ago, down here, right off Bow Knot.
Okay. What happened?
2 a.m. I don't really know. Honestly, I ended up with a wrong person, and there was like 4 dudes, and that was that.
So it was multiple people that raped you?
And it's kind of like you start to like, you know, compartmentalize. Like I do that at least when I deal with like something like emotional or traumatic, and then, you know what I mean? Here we are, you know, and look, I'm still out here running the fucking street.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks. It sucks.
Both coming from a man's standpoint and a father's standpoint.
Right.
You know, that shit is, I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not good. I'm sorry that that happened to you. You definitely ain't deserve that. And,
thanks.
You know, nobody deserves it to be treated like that. And it's crazy because some people that I'll interview, they'll be like, well, that's what comes with it.
Right.
And I say, I see what you're saying. Those are the dangers that come with it, but that doesn't come with it.
No.
You know, no matter what you're doing, it doesn't matter if you're working the streets as a prostitute 24/7. You still don't deserve to be raped.
Exactly.
You still don't deserve to be assaulted. You still don't deserve to be, you know, beat on or anything like that.
I know. It's okay. It's all right, man.
It sucks.
I know.
Did you ever bump into the people again or see them around, or you don't even really remember?
I don't think so. I mean,
How about the other time?
No. I like I went away. I ended up going to jail after the one that happened 5 years ago. I went to jail, so I was like taken out of the situation for a while. So I think like, and part of that was like another time you have to like emotionally shut down. So then like, you know, it's like disassociating. It's kind of fucked up that like you could do that, but that's like what drug addicts do, I guess.
I think it's a part of survival.
It is at this point,
that we do that type of stuff. I think human beings in general do that. As part of survival. You know what I mean?
They do.
But one thing that it's bad that we do that, but also a good thing is that we're still human and still have those feelings. So we have to pull back and step back and put up that wall and put on that face like everything's cool. When it's not, but we're protecting ourselves.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So we're still human. The bad thing would be for that type of stuff to happen and go along like nothing ever happened. Be like, oh, fuck it. You know, that's what happens. You know, because then I think that's, if you start feeling like that, I think that's a bad sign. You know, because then you feel like maybe you deserved it or you're not worth whatever you feel you're worth. You know. You have any good childhood memories? I do. What's your best one?
Me and my family, we used to go down to like Wildwood, New Jersey, and then, I mean, I didn't get to even talk about this yet, but like my sister, I lost my sister. She died from a heroin overdose.
Sorry.
And then my mom, like not from heroin, my mom was pills, but it's kind of all my childhood memories are kind of like tainted now, if that makes sense, because it's like they all involve your family. You know, think about it. Like,
I know what you mean.
Most of them, at least. You know.
I know what you mean. I lost my mother in 2004, and memories, like good memories that I did have with her when they were younger, I don't like to think about them.
Either, because they make you sad. I know.
You know what I mean?
I do.
It's like bittersweet.
Exactly.
You'd be like, damn, I remember that, and be like,
but she's gone, right? It sucks.
What would you like people to know about you? You know, there's so many people that come down here and be like, oh, they're just junkies, they're just addicts. What would you like people to know about you?
I mean, I'm a good person. Like, I know I am. Like, I know, like, I'm a mom, you know. I like music, like, shit like that. Like, there's, like, I'm a person, too. And, like, at the end of the day, like, you know, I could be walking down the street and I see people who live around here and their families, and they kind of rush their families off, you know, stay away from the junkies, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But, like...
Listen. That's what made me come, and I bring my children too. I bring, my youngest son is 5, and I bring him so he can interact with everybody.
That's awesome.
I bring it for 2 reasons. One, I want him to be compassionate and be open-minded to the world and everything in it. And 2 is so everybody down here can be like, you have interaction with a child, talk to a child. You know what I mean?
Right.
They grab their kids and pull them over to the next side. Come here, rush past.
Right.
Just like you said.
It's happens. Sad. It's sad.
You know,
it's a stigma, and it's
and it's some of it's deserved and some isn't. You know what I mean? Some of it we put ourselves in those positions and stuff like that, and some we're paying for stuff that other people did.
Right. Exactly.
You know? I thank you for your time.
No problem, man.
I hope you know that you're worth it. You know what I mean? And things that have happened to you don't define you. That's stuff you didn't deserve.
Right.
You know, no, just busting it up with you for 5 minutes, I can tell you're a decent person.
Thanks, man.
You know what I mean? It's there's certain interviews that I do, and I've done a lot of interviews. There's certain interviews that I do. 1 second. There's certain interviews that I do, and you sort of like connect with a person or something, and I feel that with you.
Yeah.
You know.
Thanks, man.
So I hope things happen for you sooner than later.
I appreciate it.
No, you can do it. You know what I mean? And you're worth it.
Thanks. Thanks, Frank.
Thank you.
You're a good dude. Thanks, man.
Thank you.